weather report forecast. Good evening to you, Orwin. So the heat is continuing, but is there any sort of respite in sight?
I'm afraid not, Garfield. As I greet to you and Nicola and all of you joining us here at ABS Television, the heat continues. The heat advisory is in place until Sunday. The winds are just light. Meanwhile, we're monitoring the Atlantic for a tropical wave that could present some problems for the Eastern Caribbean sometime next week. We're keeping an eye on all fronts. You will have to stay with us as we unpack all of this right after the break. And welcome back. We're taking a look at conditions across the Eastern Caribbean today. There is a rather weak and slack pressure gradient resulting in some light winds, and it's setting up some daytime heating across the area. It means that the day starts off under hardly any clouds, but by the time the sun comes up and as we move from the mid-morning to the afternoon hours, where the light wind conditions would set up some clouds, some of which produce some showers across Antigua and Barbuda today. As you see, the area devoid of organized clouds, but some localized conditions would have triggered some of these showers across the area, some of which were moderate at times. As we move further down across the island, similar conditions would have prevailed across the islands all the way down to the Windward Islands and including Barbados. Meanwhile, we're looking at the Atlantic Ocean. There's a wave in the Eastern Atlantic that's already showing some signs of organization, even though it has a low chance of development between now and the next 7 days. Models are already suggesting that this wave could become a little more organized as it moves generally towards the west. And over the next couple of days, we will give you more information about this tropical wave. Nothing to worry about, other than to know that there's a tropical wave that's showing a little bit of signs of organization in the Eastern Atlantic. Between then and where we are, there's a tropical wave that should come in overnight and tomorrow, and should increase the chances for some cloudiness and some showers. As we take a look now at conditions today across the Twin Island state, we had a high temperature once again, a scorcher around 93, 94 degrees Fahrenheit. The winds generally very light out of the east at around 5 to 12 miles per hour. We did have some showers. We had some showers today, which provided a little bit of cooling in the late afternoon hours. What about tonight? We expect the chances for showers to remain high, even though the showers could be rather light tonight. But tomorrow we could see some showers developing as well. Look for the winds out of the east, rather light, between 3 and 10 miles per hour. The low temperature should be around 23 Celsius or 73 Fahrenheit. For tomorrow, look for a moderate chance of showers, around a 60% chance of showers, mainly after midday. Look for the high temperature to climb once again in the low to mid 90s. The winds out of the east-southeast notice at around 3 to 9 miles per hour. It could actually become even more light and variable. Sunrise and sunset times are here listed. The extended forecast will keep the chances for showers moderate through to Monday, where it climbs to a high chance at around 70%. You will also notice that the winds should remain rather light through Sunday, where the heat advisories continue to be in effect, and increasing to around 14 miles per hour or so by Monday. The daytime high temperature will remain in the low to mid 90s. And as we now take a look at what's happening on the open waters, for our marine conditions, wave height is about 2 to 5 feet. However, there's some swells coming in from the north, and prompting by tomorrow morning a high surf advisory across the area. This will likely go through all the way to at around 5 to 16 miles per hour. And finally, taking a look at the next high and low tides, we expect the next high tide at 10:46 p.m. and the next low tide at 8:09 tomorrow morning. Once again, if you're out, if you walk you see shower formation, you see something that is rather spectacular. Perhaps it's a beautiful sunrise, an afternoon sunset, and you love to share it with the rest of the world. You can send those videos to ABMS iWatch, ABMS, Antigua Barbuda Met Service iWatch, at gmail.com. We will post them on our Facebook page. And remember, before I cross over to the news desk, ABS with the Met Office, your weather headquarters, for everything breaking, keeping you abreast as to all developments in the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. Nicola and Garfield, it's back to you.
Thank you so much, Orvin. I'm wondering if we can actually capture perhaps a photo of a heat wave. Send it to you.
Well, you will capture the effects of the heat wave.
Well, definitely the effects.
Yes, indeed.
Probably the convection rising from the roads, probably.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Yes.
All right. So we're challenging one of those individuals with their smartphones to be able to do that. Orvin, thank you so much. We'll continue to monitor what's taking place with that tropical wave. Possibly could be of interest to us next week, you're saying?
Yes, indeed, Garfield. We are looking at it and keeping our eyes on its every movement. And over the next couple of days, we will give a little bit more attention to it, especially if it shows more organization.
Orvin Page from the Met Office, thank you so much. Orvin and his colleagues ensure that we are always your weather headquarters. When we come back, we'll turn our attention to